Hi, Fluid here, and today we will discuss Epitaph builds and tricks. Of course this is post-nerf, which DE didn't give the weapon even a week to breath before nerfing it. Anyway, let's get into it. Epitaph uses a full 60 ammo with a magazine that only has one bullet. The ammo is not battery style, but you won't run out of ammo mostly, so no worries. The weapon has two choices when it comes to shooting. You can either use charged shot, which is the high damage side of the weapon, or use the quick shot, to apply status effects on enemies. With charged shot, the amount of damage, critical chance and critical damage is absolutely enormous. With primed target cracker and primed pistol gambit, it gets to near 140% critical chance and 5.5 critical damage. The base damage is 300 total, with majority of it being slash damage. With a lot of critical and decent amount of base damage, it can be even viable in Eidolon hunts. With quick shot, base status of this weapon is 50% status chance, which makes it a decent status applier with some multi-shots. Quick shot has an innate cold status as well, with the blast that has written on weapons details. The damage on quick shot isn't that much, so I would suggest if you don't want to use it for applying status on enemies, you better stick with charged shots. I'll show 3 builds that I personally found it better to use, but there are and can be more different builds, which is up to your taste. By the way, the charged shot has 100% chance to do impact in each attack. Why to mention? We will get to it in a second. I used 6 Forma for my builds to maximize the weapon and Exilis weapon adapter as well. The first build I will use is slash damage, using Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage for slash procs, since as we said, all our charged shot will have impact. Hornet Strike for damage, primed target cracker and primed pistol gambit for critical chance and damage, barrel diffusion and lethal turret for multi-shots. Good thing about lethal turret, the fire rate gets just below the 2.5 that Hemorrhage will grant x2 of the stats it usually gives. It's like the weapon is built for these mods. Another mod that we're using for damage are Magnum Force and Target Subsystem. Target Subsystem to reduce accuracy negation from Magnum Force. Before nerf we used Synth Charge, which was absolutely ridiculous damage and made the weapon shine. But what's gone is gone, and I see better to build this way. Last mod I used is Maim to make higher slash on the weapon, but it can be optional, depend what style you like it to be. As you can see, weapon just shreds the level 80 targets. Let's make it 180. For 180, Hemorrhage slash procs will just obliterate the targets. This build was for using charged shot mainly, and it's viable with non-prime mods as well. The next build is more hybrid. In place of Hemorrhage and Maim, we will do viral by using 60/60 mods for status and primed heated charge for damage. Like the last build, we will use Hornet Strike, primed target cracker and primed pistol gambit, barrel diffusion. We will do 60/60 mods to get viral damage and higher status chance. For anyone that doesn't know, 60/60 mods are the elemental mods that have 60% damage and 60% status chance. I still rather the slash build, but this build is still viable in high level missions, and it's a good alternative to Kuva Nucor and Kato when wanting to apply status on enemies with quick shot. Last build is for Eidolon, using max damage and 2 last elemental mods to build Radiation. The damage is enormous, as you can see in footage, but I still prefer old-fashioned snipers for Eidolon. You can call it old habit. Overall, I found Epitaph good weapon to invest for, and it's worth it to put 4 or even 5 Forma for it. The weapon can do extra headshot damage in Sevagoth's hand, so for those who already are Sevagoth's main, you have this bonus. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos as I keep it rolling. And tell in the comments what guides you would prefer.